how's it going? So today I'm going to talk about one of the most asked questions in the comment section, and that's how to get a smaller waist. Small waist. So before I get into the very important tips, I just want to briefly touch on a couple of things like your body type, your body shape, your genetics. So in order to have a smaller waist, it is partly due to your genetics. So if you have a bigger rib cage, then you're gonna have a bigger waist. Or if your torso is quite short, so you don't have much space between your your rib cage and also your hip bone, then you're probably gonna have a bigger waist. So it is somewhat genetic, but there's always things you can do to make you look like you have a smaller waist. So it is not the end of the world. You just gotta play with your proportion. So that's what I want to say, I guess. So in terms of my body type, I am quite an athletic type of body type. So I have really narrow shoulders, narrow waist, and narrow hips. So yeah, I always hated my hips because I think that makes me look really skinny and not feminine at all. And that's the reason why I started weightlifting. Actually, the real reason why I started weightlifting is because of my shoulders. I really hate how small it is. I started weightlifting and now I'm quite happy with my body shape. I want to still be a little bit more curvy, just a tiny bit more. So I'm still like bulking, and it is so difficult because I'm always traveling. Basically, yeah, I don't have a very fantastic genetic, so I've always been quite like narrow, not much shape at all. So yeah, I hope that gives you some like a motivation to get a smaller waist or a more curvy shape. Yeah, okay, enough about me. Now let's get into the 6 tips to get a small waist. So tip number 1 is to do weightlifting. So that's pretty much what I did to get my curve. I won't say that I'm very curvy because there's always limitation, but I'm definitely a lot more curvy than I was before I started lifting weight. So basically, if you want to look like you have a smaller waist, you gotta build your shoulders, your chest, your back, your lats, and also your glutes. And your legs, of course your legs. If you have a wider shoulder and wider lats, and your waist stay around the same, which mine has grown probably an inch because I'm bulking at the moment, so I've gained a bit of fat. And also your glutes, your hips. So if your hips grew, your upper body grew, your waist stay somewhat the same, then you're gonna look like you have an hourglass figure, like a small waist. So the second tip is to do some sort of cardio, and that's my nightmare because I hate doing cardio other than HIIT cardio, because HIIT cardio is quick and easy. I mean quick and intense. Alright, so I don't do cardios like running, cycling, dancing, swimming and things like that because I don't enjoy it, so I don't do it. So the only form of cardio I do is HIIT cardio. So HIIT cardio is a high intensity interval training cardio. So it is really intense and fast. And also the other reason why I prefer HIIT cardio is because it uses a lot of your lower body muscles or your upper body depending on your routine. So it helps to maintain those muscle mass and also burn some fat, which is my aim. Any sort of cardio are gonna help you burn fat and get that like skinnier waist look, but it's gonna burn fat not just on your waist, it's from your face to your toe, so every part of your body. So basically you can't really pick and choose where to lose fat. It's also somewhat genetic. So the third tip is probably one of the most important tips if you want that feminine waist look. So doing ab exercises is great. If you want 6-pack and stuff like that, then you're gonna be doing more intense core exercises, and that's gonna build more mass, like more muscle mass on your core. So you're gonna look more bulky. Is that the right word? So you're gonna look like you're thicker on your waistline because your muscle is gonna grow like on your obliques. So what I normally do for my abs is that I don't train with heavy weights. So I just train with my body weight and I can get the ab definition. So it really depends on what you want. So doing a lot of oblique exercises are gonna make your waistline a bit thicker. It's gonna look a bit straighter. So that's the reason why I like to do like a full ab workout, not just like obliques only. I like to just smash it, just smash the whole ab. So yeah, I don't recommend using heavy weight if you want that really feminine look. Okay, the fourth tip is to have a healthy diet. There is this saying that your abs is made in the kitchen, and that's true. Because if you're gonna eat a lot of unhealthy packaged processed food with lots of sodium, sugar, fat, vegetable oil, whatever, so obviously they're not good for your waistline. So always try to eat a lot of whole foods. If you are not someone that used to eat a lot of vegetables, fiber and stuff like that, then you have to increase it slowly, because if you increase it like overnight, you're gonna get really gassy. Your tummy is gonna be like, what the hell are you doing? So try to like make changes slowly, especially when it comes to your diet or even your lifestyle. So drink lots of water, because if your body is dehydrated, then you're gonna bloat. And also try to eat less processed food, because processed food have a lot of sodium, and sodium makes you bloat. Also sugar, like processed sugar, they're gonna make you bloat. So tip number 5 is that you might not be aware that you are allergic to some sort of food. So basically your tummy is sensitive to, say, milk, fructose, or gluten. I guess this is based on trial and error and experience to find out whether you're allergic to any sort of food. So for me, if I eat too much beans, I'm gonna get really gassy. So that's gonna make me look like I'm bloated, look like I have a big tummy, big waist. What you can do is to take some sort of digestive supplement. So that's an option. But for me, I just eat everything in moderation. So when I have beans, I just make sure I have just a little tiny bit, not too much. So one of the reasons why you have a big tummy is because your tummy is bloated, like your stomach is bloated with gas. I normally take probiotics because that helped me with my gas problem and also my digestive problem. I have a very sensitive stomach. So you can get probiotic from a pharmacy, or you can try natural probiotic that comes from like kimchi, sauerkraut and stuff like that. The final tip is to have a good posture. So try to sit upright, shoulders back, stand straight, don't like do that. It's not very sexy, because when you pull your shoulders back, you automatically have a smaller waist. You keep your core tighter when you stand straight. So that's something that you can practice. I used to be very good at it, but sometimes I just get lazy. But so basically, when you see me taking a photo for my Insta, I make sure that I have a good posture. There's no way that I'm gonna like sit like that and take a picture. It's just not very nice. So good posture is gonna help a lot. And that's about it, guys. I hope you find this video helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up, because that really helps me out, and let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! And also, what the hell is all those waist trainer bullshit in the market? Really?